Hello everyone, and welcome to AP News. I'm Edward. Next week is Spirit Week. We'll be dressing up in different outfits, and we get to do some fun activities too. On Monday, we'll be having an arm wrestling contest at lunch. On Tuesday, we'll be playing badminton in the parking lot. Wednesday will be a Guitar Hero tournament in Miss Shields' room. Thursday, we get to play table tennis near lunch tables. And Friday is Spirit Day, where we all get to hang out and have fun for most of the day. ASB will be providing food, a pool table, a bouncy house, and more. And now, Vincent will announce what we'll be wearing on each day.
Hello everyone, next week is our Spirit Week, and Monday is Pajama Day, and Tuesday is Teacher and Student Day, and Wednesday is Decades Day, which means that you have to dress up like 1980s, 1970s, like the decades that you like the most. And Thursday is Grade Level Color Day, which means that freshman is wearing was it yellow? Yes, sophomore is wearing purple, junior is wearing green, and senior is wearing red. And Friday is School Color Day, which means that you have to dress up like silver or something related to a silver color, something like that. Yes, and that's for it. Thank you.
Thanks, Vincent. Now we'd like to present to you our Oscar predictions, presented by Brendan, Lucas, and Mr. Yeager.
I'm your host, Brennan Mitchell.
And I'm your co-host, Lucas James Wonder, and today we are joined by Justin Yeager, Oscar aficionado. And
Oscar prognosticator, get it right.
Sorry about that. And fellow movie lover.
That's right.
So, as you know, the Oscars are a pretty big deal here. So what do you think is going to win for the most important category, Best Picture?
Ooh, tough question. There's like 8 or 9 nominees this year?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think if you look down to it, I think there's 3 that are definitely the frontrunners right now.
Yeah.
La La Land, 14 nominations.
Yeah.
Moonlight, Manchester by the Sea.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think if any of those 3 win, I don't think anybody would be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Personally, I'm rooting for Manchester by the Sea. I thought Casey Affleck was phenomenal, and just the flow of that film, it's really solid.
So you're a big fan of Manchester by the Sea. I've seen all of them.
Loved it.
Loved it too. It's funny. My biggest complaint, if you ask anybody, what's my biggest complaint about a movie? Long talkie. What was longer and talkier than Manchester by the Sea?
Nothing.
But I really liked Manchester by the Sea. I thought it was solid. I thought every character had their,
Yeah. Perhaps
thing.
a few minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole band scene.
Yeah, you
Cut
could
it.
cut that, especially
Get
the
rid of it.
second one.
Yeah. If you've
Yeah.
seen it, you know what we're talking about. If you haven't, have you seen it?
I have not, but
You'll understand. The
I
band.
will.
You'll get it. I would like to see it win. I don't know if it's going to. It was the early frontrunner. I think it's great. But I think you can't count out La La Land, and again, it's 14
Definitely.
nominations. If it wins 12, it breaks the record. It's not going to win all 12.
Yeah.
Not my most favorite movie. I'm not going to lie to you. I was not a huge fan. I felt Moonlight was also a little draggy. I felt like you've not seen La La Land, right?
Not yet. I'm actually planning on seeing it this weekend.
It's upsetting because Emma Stone, great. Ryan Gosling, great. The songs, the dancing, great. The plot line, mediocre at best.
However,
not a fan.
I think a big part that it's receiving, the reason why it's receiving so much buzz is because not only musicals, but musicals in Hollywood, don't they seem to do really well at the Oscars? Like, didn't Chicago win in 2003?
Yeah, which again, that's about Chicago.
Yeah.
But yes,
But
and this
Hollywood,
is an original...
movies in Hollywood
right.
and musicals seem to have like a little bit of a boost because they're so uncommon.
Right, and it's about Los Angeles. It
definitely.
makes Los Angeles look great. I really, I like that part. But I wouldn't be surprised if it wins. I'm going out with everybody else. I'm going to say La La Land. But if you haven't seen it, my favorite movie, Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures, yeah.
Hidden Figures. I talk about it all the time, but
do.
I loved it. It's so great.
Yeah.
I can't talk about it enough.
What do you think is the best part of that movie?
Yeah.
Best part?
Yeah, because you
Is
seem
it,
to praise
is it
that
the
movie
acting?
a lot.
Is it the flow of the story? Is it the story itself?
I think
what is it for you?
I think it's everything. I
Yeah.
think the acting was great. I'm a history nerd.
When I go into a movie, I'm looking for something to be good, but the best thing that can happen is I'm not brought out of the movie at any part, whether that be to boredom or I'm confused that something happened. If it just flows well, that sequence.
Flowed great. Acting was great. Great storyline. I loved everything about it. Nothing about it did I dislike, and I wish that it was on more people's radar. And it won the SAG award for cast.
It did.
But I don't think it's gonna win. But that's
Sure.
my pick.
But back to Best Actor.
Okay.
I'm
Do it.
personally thinking Casey Affleck, and also I'm noticing he probably has the most buzz around that category. However, I could very easily see this going to Ryan Gosling. I've heard great things about Andrew Garfield and Hacksaw Ridge. However, I still think his best performance last year was for Silence, the Martin Scorsese film. Just a
I
masterpiece.
suppose that's debatable.
Sure. What do you think?
I'm going to go with Casey as well. I think he did a great job. I think it's a very subtle performance. I think, the sort of the range of emotion, and we don't want to spoil the little twists or anything in the movie. Not that they're twists, but
Yes.
But there is, I think he should win, but there's a lot of buzz right now about Denzel Washington, actually, for Fences.
A lot of people either love him or hate him, but I think he's always a contender when he's nominated.
Of course. I mean, he's a great actor. He's won twice before, once for lead actor, once for supporting. I wouldn't be surprised if he won. He won the Tony for this performance in 2010.
Was that for Flight?
For the Oscars?
Yes.
Training Day.
Oh, okay. He was nominated for Flight.
He was nominated for
All
Flight.
right.
But again, I think Fences, I was not a huge fan. It was a play, so there's a lot of talking and monologue, and
Definitely.
he won the SAG. I think he could win, but I just feel like Casey was more of a subtle performance. I think it's his time.
I totally agree. For leading actress, who do you think is going to be?
Again, this is a pretty good category.
I'm thinking Emma Stone.
I think so too. I think she was probably the stronger part of the movie. She's the actress in the movie. Ryan Gosling is the jazz singer. I like her a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if she wins. I think she is the front runner right now, but I don't think you can count out Natalie Portman. She was great as Jackie Kennedy in Jackie.
I've heard some torn things, actually. I know the movie itself wasn't received too well.
True.
But I see most people either attributing the mediocrity of the movie to her, but then I see contrasting reviews giving her the high points.
I mean, she's always great. She's won before. She won for Black Swan. She really embodies, if that's the right word, I guess we're using, Jackie Kennedy. Her accent is pretty good. I love the time period, but there was nothing special I felt about the movie. She was a front runner. Critics aren't loving it, and I think Emma Stone wins because she just carries the La La Land momentum.
Has she won before?
Emma Stone? No, she's been nominated before. She won the SAG a couple weeks ago. She won the Golden Globe for comedy, but Isabelle Huppert, I believe, I don't speak French, she won the Golden Globe for drama. She was not nominated for the SAG, in a performance that I felt mediocre.
On the directing, none of us get to play that role in the production of a film, so it's a little bit difficult to see where that comes into place. However, not to be a broken record, but I'm thinking Manchester by the Sea. Nothing could take me out of that movie. If you have an over 2-hour movie that ultimately is not going to be, the most exciting movie, yet it's not,
Sure.
It maintains that level of interest in its audience, and it's just so creative in how it tells the story. I think you just got to attribute that to the director.
See, again, I feel like any other year, Kenneth Lonergan wins. I think he'll get the screenplay, but I think this is a La La Land train. I think it's Damien
so, too.
Chazelle. They've loved him from 2 years ago with Whiplash, and I think, and again, if you've seen the production value alone of La La Land, again, I'm not a huge fan of the film, but all the singing and dancing and the choreography and the opening scene alone, I think he wins it. He's been working on this for years. Just everything about it. It's a Manchester by the Sea is more subtle, and this is more of a production.
I see it either as from the beginning taking just a bunch of small categories, or taking absolutely everything.
I think it's going to
I don't think there's much in
go
between.
11 maybe, because it's not going to win both songs,
Definitely can
and
see
it
that.
probably won't win actor. So I can see it a La La Land.
Any final thoughts, Lucas?
I didn't really see a lot of the movie, so I can't really give you an input.
What was your favorite last year?
Last year? What was last year's nominees? I forgot,
Do you need the list?
I do need the list.
Here's the list.
I feel like you have one job, Lucas,
One
as
job.
the sidekick. One job.
you know.
This is why you'll always be Andy.
But I only saw maybe one of the nominees, and that was Arrival. And I think Arrival's going to take it for cinematography.
I can definitely see that.
'Cause,
I think a big thing was a lot of people are upset that Amy Adams wasn't nominated for both of her movies.
Yeah, she was in two
Nocturnal
Oscar
Animals
nominations,
and
right?
Arrival. So
Mediocre at best.
I have to say though, both movies did not think she was the high point of either.
She wasn't. She was really bland in Arrival. Like she was super like, you know.
Yeah,
like,
if you make me like
calm
Jeremy
and
Renner,
everything.
something's going wrong.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that's it for this time, APA. Thanks for watching. My
See
name is
you
Brendan
there.
Mitchell, and can't wait to see you watching the next show. See you there.
See you there.
That's it for this week. Thanks for watching, everyone.